and I want to get this thing over with. You see the hatred he's got for Putin. It's very tough for me to make a deal with that kind of hate. He's got tremendous hatred. And I understand. I can tell you the other side isn't exactly in love with, him either. So it's not a question of alignment. I'm aligned with the world. I want to get the thing set. I'm aligned with Europe. I want to see if we can get this thing done. You want me to be tough? I could be tougher than any human being you've ever seen. I'd be so tough.
Woo!
But you're never going to get a deal that way, so that's the way it goes. All right, one more question.
Oh, my God.
Hey, I want to respond to this. So, look, for 4 years in the United States of America, we had a president who stood up at press conferences and talked tough about Vladimir Putin, and then Putin invaded Ukraine and destroyed a significant chunk of the country. The path to peace and the path to prosperity is maybe engaging in diplomacy. We tried the pathway of Joe Biden of thumping our chest and pretending that the President of the United States' words mattered more than the President of the United States' actions. What makes America a good country is America engaging in diplomacy. That's what President Trump is doing.
Can I ask you?
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So he occupied our parts, big parts of Ukraine, part of East and Crimea. So he occupied it on 2014. So during a lot of years, so I'm not speaking about just Biden, but those time was Obama, then President Obama, then President Trump, then President Biden, now President Trump, and God bless, now President Trump will stop him. But during 2014, nobody stopped him. He just occupied and took. He killed people. You know what the contact
2015.
2014 and
2014.
Yeah. So
I was not here.
Yeah, but
that's exactly right.
Yes, but during 2014 till 2022, the situation the same. The people have been dying on the contact line. Nobody stopped him. You know that we had conversations with him, a lot of conversation, my bilateral conversation, and we signed with him, me, like a new president. In 2019, I signed with him the deal. I signed with him, Macron and Merkel, we signed ceasefire. Ceasefire. All of them told me that he will never go. We signed with him with gas contract. Gas contract. Yes, but after that, he broken this ceasefire. He killed our people, and he didn't exchange prisoners. We signed the exchange of prisoners, but he didn't do it. What kind of diplomacy, JD, you are speaking about? What do you mean?
I'm talking about the kind of diplomacy that's going to end the destruction of your country.
Yes, but if you
Mr. President, with respect, I think it's disrespectful for you to come into the Oval Office and try to litigate this in front of the American media. Right now, you guys are going around and forcing conscripts to the front lines because you have manpower problems. You should be thanking the president for trying to bring an end to this conflict.
Have you ever been to Ukraine? Did you see what problems we have?
I have been to.
Come once.
I have actually
motherfucker.
watched and seen the stories, and I know what happens is you bring people, you bring them on a propaganda tour, Mr. President. Do you disagree that you have problems bringing people into your military? And do you think that it's respectful to come to the Oval Office of the United States of America and attack the administration that is trying to prevent the destruction?
He's not attacking.
A lot of questions. Let's start from the beginning.
Sure.
First of all, during the war, everybody has problems. Even you, but you have nice ocean and don't feel now, but you will feel it in the future. God bless.
You don't know that.
God bless. God bless. You will not have a war.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
Yeah, it's crazy.
We're trying to solve a problem.
Damn,
don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because you're in no position to dictate that.
That's exactly what
you're in no position to dictate what we're going to feel. We're going to feel very good.
Feel influence.
We're going to feel very good and very strong.
You will feel influence.
You're right now not in a very good position. You've allowed yourself to be in a very bad position, and he happens to be right about it.
From the very beginning of the war.
You're not in a
Oh
good
my
position.
God!
You don't have the cards right now. With us,
oh my God!
Right now, you don't.
You're
playing cards. You're playing cards.
Serious.
You're gambling with the lives of
anymore.
millions of people. You're gambling with World War III. You're gambling with World War III. And what you're doing is very disrespectful to the country, this country. That's back to you. Far more than a lot of people said they should have.
Have you said thank you once? this
A lot
entire
of
meeting?
times.
No, in this
Even
entire meeting,
today.
have you said thank
Even
you?
today.
You went to Pennsylvania and campaigned for the opposition in October. Offer some words of appreciation for the United States of
you're
America
speaking about.
and the president who's trying to save your country.
Please, you think that if you will speak very loudly about the war, you
He's
can...
not speaking loudly. He's not
Yeah.
speaking loudly. Your country is
Can I-
in big
can I-
trouble.
can I
Wait a
answer?
minute. No,
Can
You've
I
done a lot
answer?
of talking. Your country is in big trouble.
I know.
You're not
I
winning.
know.
You're not winning this. You have a damn good chance of
We are
coming out
staying-
okay because of
Mr.
us.
President, we are staying in our country, staying strong from the very beginning of the war. We've been alone. And
You're
we are
not
thankful.
winning.
I said thanks.
You haven't been
in-
alone.
You can't win.
No,
It's the Rocky
We
shit.
gave you, through
I
this
said
stupid
thank-
president, $350 billion.
You voted-
We gave
Oh!
you military equipment,
You
and you
voted
met
for-
us,
Oh!
but they had to use our military.
What about
If you didn't have our military...
He touched him.
If you
He
didn't have
touched
our
him.
Military equipment.
Stop
would
this!
have been over.
Stop this madness in the name of your gang! Where's Robert Baratheon? This is... what are we watching?
If you didn't have our military equipment, this war would have been over in 2 weeks.
In 3
okay?
days, I heard it from Putin. In 3 days, this is something
Maybe
new.
less.
In 2 weeks, of course, yes.
It's going to be a very hard thing to do business like this. I tell you.
Just say thank you.
I said a lot of
accept
times
that there,
thank you
accept
to
that-
American people.
Accept that there are disagreements, and let's go litigate those disagreements rather than trying to fight it out in the American media when you're wrong. We know that you're wrong.
But you see, I think it's good for the American people to see what's going on.
I understand, sir.
I think it's
I
very
understand.
important. That's why I kept this going so long. You have to be thankful. You don't have the
I'm
cards.
thankful.
You're buried there. Your people are dying.
tell you
You're
again,
running
I
low
know.
on soldiers.
Don't-
Listen,
don't please,
you're running
Mr.
low on
President.
soldiers. It would be a damn good thing.
Mr.
And
President.
then you tell us, I don't want a ceasefire. I don't want a ceasefire. I want to go and I want this. Look, if you could get a ceasefire right now, I tell you, you take it so the bullets stop flying and your men stop getting killed.
Of course, we want to stop the war, but
I
At
think you don't
those
wanna see
at the terms of the ceasefire that I heard were crazy. Like, I'm trying to remember. I was listening to NPR this morning. Yes, today I listen to it every day. But it was like he gets to keep what he already took. Putin, he don't have to give away. It was really
So what he took for them,
The
he could
terms
keep what
are
he
really
had
pro.
already?
It's pro Russia, nigga.
I said to you,
I want a
with
ceasefire
guarantees.
because you'll get a ceasefire faster than an agreement.
Ask our people about ceasefire, what they think.
That wasn't
doesn't
with
matter
me.
for you what-
that
what
wasn't
is-
with me.
It
That was
wasn't
with
with you.
a guy named Biden, who was not a smart person.
This
That
is
was
your,
with,
this
that was
is
with
your
Obama.
president. It was your president.
Excuse me. That was with Obama, who gave you sheets, and I gave you javelins.
Yes.
I gave you the javelins to take out all those tanks. Obama gave you sheets. In fact, the statement is Obama gave sheets and Trump gave javelins. You got to be more thankful.
He like
Because
what?
let me tell you, you don't have the cards. With us, you have the cards. But without us, you don't have any cards.
Wait, go back again. What did I seen it?
I'm sorry.
Fuck. Go back to what?
Just a little bit, yeah.
Sheets. In fact, the statement is Obama gave sheets and Trump gave javelins. You got to be more thankful.
Yeah, he did. What the fuck is
Because
it?
let me
Yeah,
tell you,
yeah.
you don't
What?
have the
I'm
cards.
shocked. I'm
With us,
stunned.
you have the cards. But without us, you don't have any cards.
One more question to Mr. Vice President. I'm sorry.
It's going to be a tough deal to make
Uh,
because the attitudes have to change.
what if Russia breaks ceasefire? What if Russia breaks peace talks? What do you do then? I understand that it's a heated conversation right now.
What are you
but
saying?
what
She's
if
asking, what if
Putin
Russia breaks the ceasefire?
What if anything? What if a bomb drops on your head right now?
But they have
Okay?
broken the
What if they
ceasefire.
broke it? I don't know. They broke it with Biden because Biden, they didn't respect him. They didn't respect Obama. They respect me.
But what-
Let me tell you, Putin went through a hell of a lot with me. He went through a phony witch hunt where they used him and Russia. Russia. You ever hear of that deal? That was a phony Hunter Biden, Joe Biden scam. Hillary Clinton, Shifty Adam Schiff. It was a Democrat scam. And he had to go through that. And he did go through it. We didn't end up in a war. And he went through it. Was
He looks
accused
like
of all
a
that stuff.
beggar,
He had nothing to
begging
do
for
with it.
help.
Came out of Hunter
He makes him
Biden's
look so small.
bedroom. It
Little
came
like
out
a
of
mom,
Hunter
yeah.
Biden's
He's in the
bedroom.
feet. He's
It was
In the
disgusting.
fetal position.
he's
And then they said,
frustrated. He's sad.
the
He's
laptop from hell was made by Russia. The 51
And there's nothing he could do
agents.
about it.
The whole thing was a scam, and he had to put up with that. He was being accused of all that stuff. All I can say is this: he might have broken deals with Obama and Bush, and he might have broken them with Biden. He did, maybe he didn't. I don't know what happened, but he didn't break them with me. He wants to make a deal. I don't know if you can make a deal. The problem is, I've empowered you to be a tough guy.
oh fuck!
I don't-
Oh my God! Why are you go?
Your people have
Oh! Oh my God! He's saying this shit to him. What are you doing, Trump? What the freak are you doing? What are you doing? You're making it worse.
The problem is, I've empowered you to be a tough guy. And I don't think you'd be a tough guy without the United States. And your people are very brave. But you're either going to make a deal or we're out. And if we're out, you'll fight it out. I don't think it's going to be...
Oh,
You'll
ultimatum.
fight it out.
He's forcing him to make
You
a
don't
deal
have
with the
choice.
Russians.
But once we sign that deal, you're in a much better position. But you're not acting at all thankful. And that's not a nice thing. I'll be honest, that's not a nice thing. All right, I think we've seen enough. What do you think? Huh? This is going to be great television, I will say that. All right. We'll see what we can do about putting it together. Thanks. Look at him with Biden. He did, maybe he didn't. I don't know what happened, but he didn't break him with me. He wants to make a deal. I don't know if you can make a deal. The problem is, I've empowered you to be a tough guy. And I don't think you'd be a tough guy without the United States. And your people are very brave. But you're either going to make a deal or we're out. And if we're...
I empowered you to be a tough guy. This nigga talking to him like a thug on the block. This motherfucker saying it how it is. $300 billion we have given to this motherfucker in his country, while in this motherfucking country, we're broke, poor, and have our issues that we got now, bro. Nigga, eggs is whatever they talk about. Eggs all the freaking time.
Everything is high.
The
as
gas
hell.
prices.
Yeah.
We talk about 300 billion, nigga. That's a lot of freaking money. And he's like, bro, you gotta fight your battle on your own now. We've done enough for you. You're not coming over here. You a fake tough guy, bro. You better do the deal with these freaking Russians. Stop playing with these big motherfuckers. Them motherfuckers have got a lot of freaking manpower. The Ukrainians are losing the war. And $350 billion later, you want more money and more... Nah, bro. Deal needs to be made. Shut it down. You had 2 years. Maybe 3. I don't know. 2 years to fight off Russia and get your W or your L. You didn't get it done, you got to take the L. I understand and I agree with that, but talking to him like that, making him... That doesn't...
Belittle him as a man.
As a man, you
And nothing he can say because
that's
it's like,
wrong, bro.
Trump. We have more
That's
power.
crazy.
We have. It's like, bro, we have the power,
Oh,
and you have
shoot.
nothing. And basically, he told him, bro, either you gonna take this or take it or leave it. You either gonna lay down or stay.
I
one or the other,
empowered
bro.
you to be and then he started going in a feeble position.
Okay.
Zelensky was like, "Fuck, this nigga telling all the tea."
Can I? And then he like, can I say my piece? You got the other dude going off on him like, bro, what are you talking about? Let me,
Yeah, like let's have a
and Trump,
respect.
you don't have you don't have the right to speak. You don't have the right to
We're
speak.
presidents. Let the presidents
Yeah,
talk.
he didn't talk to him like a
VP over there
president. He talked to him like he was
they
a little
They
bit.
talk. They
And
disrespect.
I don't
They
like
talk
that.
down
Yeah.
to him.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
And it's like it's a power trip. I got the power. You don't. You're nothing to. Well, you guys are feeling. Don't tell us what we're gonna feel. Who are you to tell me what I'm gonna feel?
He said your oceans. You're not gonna be safe. You're gonna feel this. No. We could defend ourselves. I get that. And there's shit about what he said that I'm like, wow. To see this is a show of power. This is a show of power, and he
said
he got his point across. That's for sure.
You keep saying this. This how
I just can't believe I just seen a president just destroy another president in a conversation in the Oval Office just now about war. When they're in war, he's basically just told the world, he told us all in front right there to his, you lost. We made you bold. you're going to sign this deal or we're out. He said, if you don't sign this peace treaty, this ceasefire with Russia, we're not helping you no more. And since we don't help you no more, you're going to die. Your people are going to die off. Russia going to take it all. You better do this shit. And then it's like, okay, yeah, what if he doesn't hold true to the treaty, the ceasefire, and Putin still attacks? Again. Then at some point, and this is where the NATO stuff comes into play. He's been dancing on joining NATO for freaking years. He's been getting the benefits of NATO without even committing to NATO. So I understand why they would let this motherfucker stand up on your own, motherfucker. We don't need to help you. Like, and I will say the United States needs to get out of other people's business. You need to just worry about ourselves, your people, your country. Let them. I understand you. Let them deal with their conflicts, bro. We have our own. Getting in. This is messy. I don't like it. I don't like some of the things I don't like the way that Trump demeaned him publicly. I don't like that as a human. I felt bad for Zelensky. But I understand why Trump did it, because Zelensky's been being a bum. Poor, give us more money. We need more. Every time I see this nigga, we need more tanks. We need more United States. I've been seeing him on the news. More. We need more Biden. We need more. The fight's not over. More. Man, you better get down there and put your fists up and get that shit down. If you lose, you lose. You can't be looking for everybody to help you out, bro. So I get that on that front too. So I get how he looks like a freaking a milking, using leech on the United States, but then you can't talk to another president that way. I just don't, especially on the cameras like that, bro. Man, that's messed up, bro. You got a whole bunch of Ukrainians that watch that. Mm-hmm. And if they watch it, like, oh, well, lose respect. Yeah, gonna lose respect. They gonna look on them. They gonna lose respect for Zelensky for sure. But they're also gonna be emboldened. Like, how dare you talk to our president that way, bro? Man, freak y'all.
What he just said too is, you keep saying that you're gonna start a World War III. You're gonna start a World War III. Like, bro, what are you saying, Trump? You can't. You're telling him we could wipe you out. Like, come on, bro. What are you saying? You can't say these type of things. I understand you might think it. And you're saying he didn't fear Obama, he didn't fear Joe, but he fears me. He knows that I'll put the wrath of God in him. What? The shit that's Trump's bad, saying, bro, it's off the wall.
I couldn't believe what I just heard here.
All I can say is this: he might have broken deals with Obama and Bush, and he might have broken them with Biden. He did, maybe he didn't. I don't know what happened, but he didn't break them with me. He wants to make a deal. I don't know if you can make a deal. The problem is, I've empowered you to be a tough guy. And I don't think you'd be a tough guy without the United States. And your people are very brave. But you're either going to make a deal or we're out. And if we're out, you'll fight it out. I don't think it's going to be pretty.
Damn.
With the words, listen.
They're going to wipe you out. Basically,
make it, if you're out,
it's going to be pretty.
I don't think it's going to be pretty.
Because we know they're losing. And without America, there wouldn't have been a fight. There wouldn't have been a chance in the world for them to even defend themselves.
It's sad to say that, though, man. For Trump to do that, man, belittling this man. Belittling him completely as a man.
The terms for that ceasefire are not good either. It's not good for Ukraine. They have to give up. They have to give up.
Russia keep.
They have to give up some of their land and shit. Yeah.
Russia most likely occupies right now is theirs.
I mean, yeah.
Even though Russia already claims that all of Ukraine.
We don't talk politics on Jody's Corner. This might go on Patreon. Even though this is war. I'm talking about this discussion. Red, blue. We're not talking about politics. We're talking about these two presidents,
what's happening now,
having this conversation publicly, and the reaction to that's wild. Like this, and then I understand how dang is real. We saw it. I understand there's excitement with that, but it's like, dog, this ain't the type of this is Book of Revelation, end of the world type of stuff. This talking about here. World War III type of stuff. This ain't the type of shit you want to see on your TV. He said it not once but
twice. World War III.
You don't want to see this type of stuff on your TV, man.
Yeah. As far as it is for us, we've been living through lots and lots of wars, but we've never had to experience war in California.
Facts.
Right. or even
not even in the United States. But we're just gonna stay with we've never experienced an actual war. So what the Ukrainian President Zelensky here is going through, I have no real actual understanding. I have empathy and sympathy.
Yeah, I feel bad for
him. And
Same.
we've done enough.
Maybe we've you know how it is. It's out of sight, out of mind. We see it in the news. We're concerned. It's a thought in our head, but it still hasn't touched us the way it's touched them for the last decade.
Right.
Because I just made sure I looked it up, and it said, when did the Ukraine war start? It said 2014, so that's all the facts and things stayed here making sense.
Right, because
But
I
I'm
remember they
looking at
attacked Georgia
just as
under
a recent,
Obama.
though, like 2022 is when we've been seeing we're sending folks out there and bombings and things are actually occurring. So it's been
The
going
Russians
on.
attacked Georgia.
I remember
Right
Obama. They attacked Georgia. Georgia is in Ukraine.
Yeah.
They attacked that during Obama's administration. I remember that was the thing.
And
but Obama handled it. Like they did the agreement.
I don't
and
remember.
they
I don't remember all that. Other
It was
crazy
like
shit that he's talking about,
Russia attacked
Obama.
them. It was for a few days.
The
It was
most
for a
recent,
few days.
The most recent of these incidents it started back up 2022.
Because I'm like, Obama was handling shit.
So it's scary to see how he's talking to a person of authority,
a president,
and belittling him. Well, Americans most likely don't consider anybody else an actual president.
Right.
Even though they have a title,
Right,
they probably don't look at them or consider them to have any type of power because they're not the American
especially
president.
when you begging for money and help.
And he's
all
trying.
the time.
And he's trying to uphold the.
Look at his face.
He looks sad, bro.
The rights.
My heart
that
bleeds for him right now. Right now, I
Democratic
feel
people-
bad.
And we Americans saying this shit.
Oh my God, bro! Look at his face. I don't like seeing that. That's hurt. This hurts to see.
What's your number one thing that you always say? You hate people to muzzle people too, right? They muzzled the hell out of him, bro.
No, he's been speaking though. He be going on freaking everywhere. We need help.
But I mean, right here now, they muzzled him. They shut him down. He only had like a few
Well,
words to
this
say.
is what I was thinking. It's one thing for this discussion to be between two presidents.
Who's the other guy?
Reedy, man. The VP.
Oh, okay.
The VP.
That I didn't like that.
That's the part that's killing me.
Yeah.
Because I've never, ever heard a VP talk to anybody like that.
Yeah.
I've never in any. I don't care if Kamala was the last one. Who any of them.
You should be
I've
grateful.
You're out of line. You're
of them-
out of line. Speaking with two presidents are talking.
We've been taught VP don't mean anything.
You need to show grateful. You need to show grace and appreciation. I haven't showed appreciation. What the frick am I talking to you for? He's speaking for you.
That's
If I was
what
Zelensky, I said, "Is he speaking for you, or are we gonna have a conversation?"
That was.
You, in all due respect,
That was
Mr.
tough.
Vice President, you should stay in your lane and let me talk to the president.
That was tough.
Like
They were ganging
that's
up on
crazy.
him. They were ganging up on him.
Yeah,
Bro.
I just
Yeah.
It's
you could show force and dominance in much more respectful ways.
I would like to not say. I would like to say that. No, I personally didn't go through another war or a world war at all. Wars have occurred. It's never touched my realm outside of the domestic wars we deal with out here and us dealing with our own government stuff. But this is
What's
concerning.
What's crazy? Other countries are
extremely
seeing. Other
concerning.
countries are seeing this.
The
I'm like,
whole world is seeing this, bro.
The president of the United States saying, "I wish he would
This is
talk to
some-
me like that," or "He ain't
Bro.
gonna do that to me," or it's just.
I wouldn't even,
they're not gonna
bro.
say
I
that.
just
They're not
I
gonna
seen
say
the clip. Who sent that group text?
Nah,
I saw
this was an Instagram.
Okay, you played what 5 seconds of it. I said, oh hell no, because I knew Zelensky was coming today to meet up, and oh my God, they did a brouhaha. The last time I saw this was during the pandemic when him and freaking Nancy Pelosi and the head of the Jewish guy, the House Speaker of the House, the Democratic representative of the House or whatever. And they were having the same type of argument in his Oval Office. And Nancy Pelosi, we need to do this behind closed doors. This is the second time with Trump this has happened. And I understand the good and bad behind it. I want you guys to know that I am speaking as a human being, watching two people with power having a discussion about war. His country is on the brink of, to be honest, annihilation when it comes to winning and losing this war. If he loses, and what do I think is going to happen? Zelensky's going to make a deal because he has to. Based off what I saw, Trump ain't going to do nothing. He said it. We're not helping you no more. And Putin is watching this like, the world, the way of the world, big nigga eats. Little country, barbaric. But I know, but it's still happening. And we don't want smoke with Russia. Trump don't want smoke with Putin. Putin don't want smoke with Trump. But what's in the middle? This little motherfreaker, let me eat him, my nigga. Let me eat this little motherfreaker. Why are you getting it? Why do we gotta fight, huh? Let me eat this little motherfreaker so we can be good. So Trump is like, y'all, he had 2 years to get it done. I ain't got no more billions for him. All right, go ahead and eat that nigga, my nigga. Go ahead and eat him. Go ahead and eat him, bro. That's what this is. That's exactly what this is. And here is his look on his face, knowing in this moment we are about to get eaten. Zelensky knows in this moment I have to do the deal of the ceasefire, or he's gonna go radical. We gonna fight to the death. And if that's the case, Russia's gonna, more of his people will die, more of his soldiers will die, more of the women will die, more children will die, and then he'll advance and take your whole country. And Russia's been wanting Ukraine for freaking decades. That's what's going to happen. This goes back hundreds of years, as a matter of fact. Do the deal. It's like Ned Stark. What was his name? The Stark.
Then the one who kneeled?
The one who kneeled to Rhaegar. Oh, he bent the knee to save his people.
Yeah.
The one who knelt to save his people is the same sheet that Zelensky's in right now. Bend the knee, sign the ceasefire, save your people. And this is the impossible positions that these people, and I'm witnessing. This shit is crazy.
Usually it's like this though, bro. Like it's like mud in his face. Once I sign the deal, I'm signing a deal with somebody who killed all my people. Half of my people are dead, and this guy's get no consequence, no nothing. Where's the consequence that he get?
I think that lives need to be saved, and we need to save lives at all costs. That's it. That's where we at, bro. Holy freak! I can't believe what I just watched. Crazy work.